Hi, I'm Fiona. Today I would like to talk a little bit about cartoon characters. First, let me say that I am not a therapist. I do not get paid by any mental health organization. I'm just basically talking as I've observed with my family watching cartoons and just looking at their behavior and things like that. Just wanted to touch in on that just a little bit. First one I would like to talk about is Eeyore. I have noticed that kids really gravitate towards Eeyore, and I think it is because they really relate to Eeyore. He's such a sweet soul and such a very kind spirit, and really struggles on a daily. He does not want to get out, doesn't want to go anywhere, doesn't really feel the need to be active. And I've noticed that even with everything that Eeyore goes through and deals with on a daily, his friends are still there. They still accept him. They still love him unconditionally. And that just touches my heart because Eeyore may be sad and difficult or comes across as angry. Doesn't matter. They still love him. And they still accept Eeyore as he is, and they don't mock him, they don't make fun of him, they just take it as it is. The next character I would like to talk about is Bart Simpson. I can sort of relate to Bart Simpson because he tries to mask his sadness and possible depression by trying to be the class clown, be funny all the time. He's always on. You always notice that he's always got these great one-liners, which is very quick-witted and very clever, which I love. However, you notice in most of his episodes, he can barely get out of bed. He just loses focus at school, has trouble with some of the teachers, things like that. And I also noticed that in these characters that we talk about today have great friends that have stuck by them, and that they're in a small circle. So, quantity is not always great. It's the quality of friends that you have that stick by your side. Okay, let's keep moving on. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Again, another small number, only 7 of the guys in the group. And you tend to see Grumpy constantly with his arms crossed and a very closed sort of body language, but he's intelligent. He just doesn't know how to interact on a social level. A lot of my coworkers, a lot of people that I have known through college, and maybe even people that you have dated could also be like a Grumpy, just a hermit and not sure how to work on the outside, like well, if everybody wants to go to Topgolf and have fun, what do I expect? Who will be there? They sort of have their own 20 questions to accomplish before things can get done. And Grumpy is not a mean person. And with all these characters, Grumpy is not mean or sadistic or anything like that. He just struggles with being social. So the last one is Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls. I love that cartoon. I love it. Okay, so she has the blonde hair and the big blue eyes that are just so cute. And she wears the blue dress. She's the component of sugar and is very sweet and is very nice. She's the people pleaser. And she's always uppity and just very empowering, and she tries to fix everybody's problems. But really, she's very sad. You'll notice in some of the episodes, she relies on her dad a lot. The professor, she needs a lot of physical touch, so she needs that affirmation in touch so that she knows that, okay, I'm all right, feeling good today. And I feel for Bubbles because girls who get labeled nice and sweet and kind, don't often get to have days where they feel like crap. You know, if they wake up and they're just not as happy as yesterday, then people question, geez, are you okay? What's wrong? Maybe, you know, it sets the standard for her to always be up and always be happy and adoring, and everybody loves Bubbles. But really on the inside, she just wants to be able to be accepted. Good days and bad days. Just so many struggles in life. But I love you and keep going. I hope you've enjoyed today. Fiona, point taken. Comment, like, maybe give somebody some advice. If you're a therapist, you can just say something to all of us. It just would be nice to know that maybe I've touched you a little bit today. Hug.